Welcome, race fans. We're back here tonight with the SRA Winter Series, and I got my good old buddy in the booth here with me, Jared Darling. Jared, are you ready for some Lady in Black here tonight?
Absolutely. Darlington, definitely one of my favorite tracks. Love this place. This is a driver's racetrack. You're going to see guys right up against that wall. It's really fun to watch these guys drive here, and Darlington always puts on a great show. So definitely looking forward to this one tonight here with you.
I know it's kind of a small field. I know they got a little bit more time here to get guys in here, but right now we only got about 12 guys registered. So I don't know where everybody's at. I think everybody's watching football or whatever, but coming up later tonight is the ISCAR Xfinity Series and the NECRL Cup Series. And then tomorrow night, the only thing we have on the schedule right at this moment is the Extreme Motorsports 99 ARCA Series. That's always a good time, so make sure you tune in for that right here on MaxspeedTV. All right, take a look at the race analytics, Jared. They've got 81-degree air temperature, 87-degree track temperature, a little bit of wind out there tonight, about 9 miles an hour out of the northeast. Looks like 130 laps. That's 178 miles. That's 1.366 miles, I do believe, around here. And correct me if I'm wrong, Jared, because I was wrong
good.
about
That's
that
it.
one.
That's
Okay.
Darlington.
All right, tire window, and these are guesstimates, about 40 to 50 laps. Fuel window, about 50 to 60, and they might even get a little bit more than that. Depends. And 45 mile an hour pit road speed. All right, looking at the points, and we still got some guys that have not showed up in here that are in the points. So Bobby Zielinski holding on to the point lead now only by 18 points over Femi Olat. Femi closed that gap up about 5 points last week, so that really is important. Jake Nichols in third place there, 32 points behind. Will Klein 76 points back. Connor Anton in fifth, 81 points back. David Shutt in sixth, 90 points behind. Tom Mercier in seventh, 102 back. Freddie De La Rosa in eighth place. He is 105 back. Nate Trado in ninth, 115 back. And Bobby Chaney moved into the top 10, but he is 122 points back. Only one race left too, Jared.
Yep, definitely down to the end of the season here now, and these guys outside the top 10 in points. You got Brett Pancari in 11th, trying to work his way back up into the top 10 in points. Jeremy Dominique, who actually fell out of the top 10 last week, now back in 12th. Alex Peck, Kyle Putz, kind of far down on the points. You expect them to be a little higher up, but they're back there. Actually, Alex is tied with Jeremy, and then you got Kyle 14. Nick Northrup's had a lot of speed this season, but not that high up in the points. He's 15th. Nicholas Caressel shows up every week, and here he is 16th in points. Spencer Madden 17th. Then you got Cody Miller, Mark Newland, and Lachlan McMillan rounding out your top 20 in points here with just one race to go here in this season already, Rudy. I mean, man, this season flew by, I feel like.
I know it. It did. Yeah, only 12 race season, but no chase. This is all done on points the legitimate way. And next week they go to Homestead, another mile-and-a-half track for the season finale. And you know how these cars run there at Homestead. That sometimes they can run really good there, and sometimes they're a handful. And I don't know what's going on with the Xfinity cars here as of late, but boy, the tire model just not suiting these cars or something.
It really isn't. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, it's kind of made the racing a little bit not as good as it used to be. But yeah, because Homestead usually is a really, really great racetrack. I mean, they used to be able to go up against the wall on the bottom in the middle there, and you won't see much of that tonight. Tonight's definitely going to be a one-groove track. That's Darlington regardless of the tire model, though. But it's like I said, this is a track where you wait for the guy to make a mistake in front of you and you make the pass. It's very, very hard to pass at this racetrack, but because you're right up against that wall. And, yeah, we're talking about the points there. It's really come down to a three-man race now. And, Femi Olat closed the gap just a little bit last week with his win, so he needs to do that again here this week if he wants to get a shot at racing Bobby for that championship next week.
And Bobby Zielinski turned in a third place time there with Jake Nichols and Femi Olat top of the board, Freddie De La Rosa fourth, and Nate Trado fifth. But I expect something a little more out of Bobby Zielinski. You know how Bobby likes to play that little mind game with everybody. Everybody thinks he's not very fast here, but again, in respect of Bobby, a lot of times it takes him about half of the race, and it does everybody, to kind of learn the car, learn the track, how it feels out there. And usually the second half of the race, they pick it up a lot. So, you got to defend Bobby and not not saying that it's all a mind game because that's not true, but and Femi Olat now in with the pros. So now we got 3 pros top of the leaderboard.
Yeah, definitely. And here's a guy leading the board right now. We're talking about Jake Nichols. Looking at the points in the season this season, really surprising, Rudy. Jake Nichols does not have a win this year. This is a guy. I mean, it's going to be a stretch for him to maybe catch Bobby in the points. He's 32 points back. He's going to need something kind of crazy to happen. But I think he just wants to get a win here. And I mean, tonight he's here leading the board and in practice, and maybe Jake Nichols can finally break through and get that first win of the season here tonight, and at least try to close that gap a little bit and maybe have a better shot next week at Homestead to make it a 3-man race.
Yeah, I think so too. It's we still got about a little less than 5 minutes to go of practice here before they go qualifying, but welcome everybody. Glad everybody tuned in here tonight. I know there's a lot on TV, football games and everything, playoffs and championships and everything to be had tonight, but we're here broadcasting. Hopefully we get a lot of our regulars. I see a few of the regulars in there. After Dark's in there. Brendan, good to see everybody.
Yep. Yeah, I know a lot of drivers on iRacing also did do the 24 hours of Daytona the last day or so. So you know that might be why of a smaller field here tonight. Because a lot of people participate. I could never do a 24-hour race, but yeah, it's pretty wild.
I know they do teams and everything, and I would venture to say I'm pretty sure Jeremy Dominique was one of them that probably did some team racing. Alec Peck may have, Kyle Putz, just to name a few. I'm not sure about Cody Miller. I don't think he does anything like that. Lachlan McMillan undoubtedly was probably on a team for that 24-hour race. So
yeah, I know there's a lot of guys in this race. I know Freddie, Tyler Ducharme, Justin Gable, and Anthony Emery. They were all on a team, but I believe they finished 7th in their split. So some guys here in SRA are participating in that race.
All right, well, we're going to step away for the national anthem, folks. We'll be right back with qualifying. Stay with us.
Can you see my This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching Max Speed TV.
All right, we're back, folks. Qualifying's just getting started. But he's turned in a time. Yep, got a few guys out on the track. Small field here tonight.
Yep, and with this small field, obviously that doesn't really make a lot of opportunity for, you know, Femi and Jake to gain some points on Bobby here too with the smaller field.
Right.
So, and probably a good chance we won't see too many yellow flags, maybe even go green. We've done it a few times this season, and it's a good possibility that could happen here tonight.
That's right.
Yep, just waiting for somebody. Sorry, go ahead.
Yep. We only got 3 onboard cameras tonight. Freddie De La Rosa, Bobby Cheney, and Brett Pancari. I had to think a minute.
All right. Looks like finally we got the first time up on the board. Bobby Cheney putting down a lap. Oh man, and he's wrecking. His second lap. Oh my.
Yeah. Well, it's probably a good pick there after dark. He's picking Jake Nichols for a win. That could be a good pick.
Yeah, that is a really good pick, and like I said, he's looking for that first win still this season. So yeah, it'd be a good time for him to get that win here, and that's a very good pick for sure.
Nate Torito just hit the wall.
Oh man, hard at the inside wall. That ain't gonna count that qualifying time.
Connor Anton takes the pole so far. Jake Nichols is on the track. Walensky's on the track.
Yep.
Femi,
yeah, another guy.
Femi doing a burnout or what? What are you doing?
Another guy, though, that hasn't won a race this season that has been very close, and I think is another guy to watch tonight would be Freddie De La Rosa as well. Yeah. I mean, we've seen him all season, how close he's been. Yep. And I really think he's really close. He can have a shot here tonight. And if you remember last week, he said he loved Darlington's his favorite track, so I expect some good things out of Freddie here tonight. Bobby Zelensky to the top.
Yeah, he ran excellent last week. Freddie D did. Man, he ran excellent.
Yes, he did.
I think if he would have had a chance or could have had a chance, I think he might have been able to pass Bobby Zelensky and get that second place. But it was a tough race.
Yep. Yeah, we saw that exciting finish last week too. Femi and Bobby, you know, having a little contact in the last corner there.
Yep.
You know, racing each other very aggressively, and yeah, it was a very exciting finish there last week for sure. And Bobby Zelensky on pole.
Yeah, he did what he had to do. I mean, if he wouldn't have done that, he had to do that. He had to take a chance on it and push that car just as hard as he could right at the very end there, and made a little bumper rub there just on Femi, but kind of rattled his cage a little. But Femi had done it just previous to that, not too many laps before that. So, kind of when you're racing coming to the checkered flag, and everything's off the table right there.
That's right. Well, Femi hasn't put his lap down yet, but Bobby Zelensky with a 28-28 on the pole here so far.
Brett Pancari fourth.
Yeah.
There goes Femi. Did he lay down a lap? No.
Oh, wow. What a lap by Femi Olot. 28-13.
He beat Zelensky by almost a tenth and a half.
Yeah. That's a great lap there by Femi, and and takes away. This is how you gain the points. I mean, Bobby's if you're going to beat Bobby, he's probably going to finish second or third behind you, and that's way to gain points right there. As qualifying is complete. All
right, let's run down to the grid here. Small grid. Femi Olot taking the pole at the last second with a 28.139. Congratulations to Femi. Bobby Zelensky will start on the outside of the front row in second. Jake Nichols third. Connor Anton fourth. Brett Pancari fifth. Bobby Cheney sixth. Freddie De La Rosa will start 7th, Nate Trado 8th, Justin Gable 9th, and Tom Mercier 10th. Yeah, Jared.
Yeah, then the final row here, row 6, is going to be Nick Northrup and Craig Schroeder rounding out the 12-car field here tonight. Yes, again, very small field, but that doesn't mean these guys won't put on a show. They definitely will. Darlington's a great racetrack, and it's going to be a good fight for the lead. You got guys like Femiola, Bobby Zielinski, Jake Nichols, Freddie De La Rosa. I mean, they're going to put on a show up for the lead, so it's going to be a good, fun race to watch still, regardless.
I think what they'll do, probably starting right out, they're probably not going to do too much battling, maybe on the first couple laps, but after that, I think they'll get single file and they'll ride for a while. And it's going to be a tire strategy game, who can save the tires and try to keep the best tires under that car. Fuel, man, everybody's going to be running low on fuel, but they should be getting about 50 to 60 laps on the tank of fuel, maybe a little more. I'm not sure.
Yep. Yeah, I think they'll be screaming for the tires a little bit more than the gas here tonight, though. I have a feeling if this thing stays green, we'll probably see a 2-stop race, I think, here tonight.
Yeah.
If it stays green. But 'cause I don't think they can make it on one stop. That'd be a lot. But, yeah, everybody's taking the grid here. And Femiola, Bobby Zielinski on the front row.
Oh, I like that. I like that Femi's car. Oh, my gosh, I love that car.
Yep.
I was always a big Bobby Labonte fan, when he drove that car. So.
Yep, when I first started getting into NASCAR in the early 2000s, that was my favorite driver too. When I was little, Bobby Labonte. That is a nice looking car for sure.
Yeah, him and his brother Terry were excellent race car drivers, and of course I, like them, and also like Dale Earnhardt Sr.
Yep.
And I was a Ricky Rudd fan for a while until he started whining all the time about stuff, and then it kind of turned me off of him. Darrell Waltrip, loved Darrell Waltrip.
Yep.
All right, well.
The lady in black here tonight, Darlington. Yeah, like I said, you're going to see these guys right up against that wall. That's the fast way around here, and hopefully these guys keep it out of the wall, but we're going to see some Darlington stripes. It happens, and let's see who can keep the car clean. Is going to be the guy that wins this race, I believe, obviously. I mean, you just got to keep the car clean, keep it out of the wall, and we'll see who gets right up to that wall.
Who's going to be the first one to get that Darlington stripe?
No one's wanting it.
Nope.
All right.
Here we go. Pace car heads to pit road. Femiola ready to bring him to the green. Darlington, the lady in black, track too tough to tame. Oh, I'll get it up.
Green.
And green flags in the air. We're underway here for the SRA Winter Series at Darlington. This is next to the last race here, folks. Next week is the season finale. And Femi, good run right there by Femi.
Yes, got a great look at Bobby crossing back over to the inside. Nice move.
Yeah, he got the run off.
But I see Bob. Oh, he's going to really throw it in there. He's going to clear Femi.
Golly, man. And he's going to wind up leading the first lap. Femi trying to come back, though.
Oh, he's coming back. He's going to be close. Bobby got it.
Man, Bobby got it. Yep. Femi's not giving up, though. He's got them new tires.
It's so hard to go side by side here through this corner, especially look at Femi. Oh man, they're giving each other enough room though. Man. Oh man.
Excellent job. A lot of wiggling by Femi, but remember, Jared, he's got new equipment and he's still trying to get used to it.
Yep. Yeah,
you
definitely.
Can imagine.
Yeah, for sure. Everybody now, like you said, starting to kind of get single file.
And there goes Freddie passing up Brett Buncari. Freddie.
Yep.
Oh, we got to show Freddie here because he's got a new tat here, folks. Yeah, check out Freddie's new tat on his chest. He's showing the old buff chest there with the new tat. Nice. And he said it's not done yet. It's going to go up on the shoulder and down the arm. It's going to be pretty sweet. So, Freddie concentrating.
Like you said last week, this is definitely his favorite track. So up to 4th already here on the start of this race from 7th. And let's see if he can run down these 3, hey, 1, 2, 3 in points or 1, 2, 3 in the race. That's obviously why they're 1, 2, 3 in the points, because they're that good.
Yeah, now, if Jake Nichols can get there and Possibly, I'm kind of thinking, even though Bobby Zielinski and Femi were racing pretty hard there, they weren't racing as hard as they probably could have. I think Femi kind of said, if I keep doing this, I'm just going to burn up my tires, Femi's a good tire saver, but so is Bobby Zielinski.
Yeah, all of these guys up front are too. It's going to be interesting to see who does it the best here tonight.
Yes, sir.
And you can see them. I mean, look at Bobby Zielinski. Look how close they are to the wall in 3 and 4. I mean, that's what you have to do here to be fast. And wow, Bobby really close to that wall coming off 4. He almost got a little sideways there, it looked like. And 1 and 2, it's kind of like you lift, then you get back in the gas up on the wall, and then you have to lift and go down the hill here. I mean, it's such a weird line you have to run in 1 and 2, but it makes it, like I said, this is a very fun track to drive. I mean, these drivers all love racing here, I feel like.
Oh yeah, I think so too. You might hear somebody say, I'm not a big Darlington fan, but whenever they throw that race out there, everybody's like, oh man, it's my favorite track. I run good there, and it pulls in drivers. Let me say, Nate Trito putting the pressure on Brett Pancari right now.
Yeah, and Brett Pancari really not letting Freddie get away from him either. We have it on board with Brett, I think, tonight too as well. But having a nice, solid top 5 run to start this race.
Yeah, he's in his rig in the VR. Looking good.
Yeah, good start here for Brett. He's had a lot of not fortunate luck here this season, and it'd be good for him to get a good finish here tonight. And you're all over Freddie, putting pressure on him. You're doing something right.
Yeah. No doubt there. Yeah. Excellent job. All right, Bobby Cheney, our other, he is actually dropped a couple of positions right now, but he's our other onboard fan. And boy, he is up on that wheel. Let me tell you.
Yep, you have to here.
He's got Justin Gable right behind him.
Yeah, Justin Gable all over the back of him there going into 1.
Yeah. Justin said he was going to put somebody into the wall tonight.
Oh, good. So we got to keep a camera on Justin Gable then tonight, huh?
Yeah. That's it.
Oh man.
He said if he gets mad, I'm going to put somebody in the wall. He said. So I don't know. I hope not.
From what I know from Justin Gable, it doesn't take much to get him mad. So we'll have to see. It looks to the inside of Bobby Cheney here. This is for that 8th position. Like I said, it's really hard to go side by side through here. Yeah. And you see Cheney gets the better run up on that high side. Yeah, you really have to have at least a nose out in front of the car to complete that pass going into 1 here. It's pretty tough.
Well, just enough for Tom Mercier to come up through. Tom is having an excellent season this season.
Yeah, I believe he's 7th in points coming into this race with 2 to go, and with Will Klein not being here tonight, and I mean that's a chance for Tom to move closer to the top 5 in points. So that'd be a big accomplishment for him.
Yeah, no doubt he's going to pass up David Shutt because Shutt's not here.
Oh man, look at this racing though, man. Justin Gable's putting out a show though with Bobby Cheney looking at the inside.
Oh, he drives
man!
In there. Whoa, man!
He's going to get in the wall.
Yep.
There's your first Darlington stripe.
Yep. Oh, man. Well, these guys did a good job of getting by him. Even Tom Mercier.
Now here comes Tom. Oh, man.
And Cheney lets him go. Good choice right there for Bobby. I don't think right now the way Justin Gable's putting the pressure on him.
He just about knocked the wall down again off turn 2 there.
Oh, my gosh. Well, Craig Schroeder now in 11th. Quite a ways back.
Yep.
And Connor Anton, the back of the field. He started 4th tonight, but he went clear to the back quick.
Yes.
I think that was intentional there. He doesn't want to be up there racing with them guys right now. Watch for Connor to be up there at the end.
Yeah.
But boy, I'll tell you what, the front 6 here, nose to tail.
Yeah, they are really close. Yeah, I mean, this field is very tight, bunched up here at the front. These 6 guys.
Yep.
13, 14 laps in.
Good racing. Nate Trado, 9th in points for coming into tonight. So with 1 race left, there's not a chance of him winning the championship, but he could possibly maybe gain a position. Possible.
And then we have a 7th car. A 7th car trying to get close to this pack. Nick Northrup
Yep.
right there in 7th, who had a nice, he had a really good run last week at Auto Club, leading some laps, and didn't get the good finish he wanted, but he's had a lot of speed this year too, so I expect him to catch this pack and be up here with these guys.
Yeah, he started 11th, so he passed up a lot of guys already. So, you know, we got to give it up to Nick. He's a good racer. I've raced with him before, and, you know, he's pretty respectful out there in the track. And when Nate Trito just got into the wall there, that slowed him up a ton.
Yeah, Justin Gable has actually brought his car down pit road. We saw that contact with the wall.
Yeah.
He is on pit road, maybe fixing that damage, getting some tires, and yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one out here tonight for a lot of guys. Linsky's starting to put some distance on Femi Olat now. Yeah, about 3/10 separates them now. It was about 2 car lengths. Now it's about 4 car lengths.
Yeah, I mean, Rudy, we talk about Darlington, the tire wear and everything. I'm looking at these lap times. These guys have already fallen off from their qualifying times at low 28s. They're running almost 30-second lap times now. So, I mean, yeah, these guys are really falling off quick. Only 17 laps in. We're not even halfway through a fuel run. So, the tire wear here at Darlington definitely here tonight, that's for sure.
Yep, they're about 1.5 seconds off of their fastest lap. So that shows you how much the tire wear is dragging them down. Look at this. Jake Nichols putting the pressure on Femi Olat. Yeah. Freddie's right there.
Yep.
Freddie's saying, hey, guys, right here, man. Get ready.
Oh, and look at, Jake Nichols got a good run off turn 2 here. Will he dive to the inside? Yeah, not quite. Don't think he was close enough to maybe make a move here. But, yeah, remember last week, Femi winning that race, but we asked him how he felt about Darlington. He didn't feel too confident coming here. And look at Jake Nichols get a great run on the outside. He's going to take that 2nd spot.
Oh, Freddie's going to get by 2. Femi going back to 4th.
Yeah.
Oh, is he saving tires? I'll bet you.
Yep, I would say so. He saw them go by. He's going to let them go and see if he can run them back down a little bit later on in the race. Still a long, long way to go.
Well, they put Jake Nichols into 2nd and Freddie into 3rd now, but Jake's about 3/4 of a second behind Bobby. But I just seen Bobby's catch the wall a little bit. So.
I was just about to say, our leader just got a little Darlington stripe there. He got in the wall just barely. I don't think it's going to affect the car, though. But, I mean, that just shows even the leader of this race, like how on edge and how close you have to get to that wall. That's how you got to drive the track here.
And you know as well as I do, Jared, a lot of guys will use that wall to kind of steady the car up a little bit. Yeah. They're not really hitting it. They're just kind of rubbing it a little bit. And it's just enough to keep that car from going around. You know, they got the hammer down, and it just kind of guides the car into the straightaway. So it's kind of cool. It's cool that these guys can do that, because if I tried that, I'd be wrecked.
And knock the wall down, yeah.
Yeah, you know. But
because there's a fine line. You can't hit it too hard and damage the car.
Right.
You know, I mean, if you get any damage on these cars, I mean, it really affects your straightaway speed, how the car handles, and I mean,
Jake's closed it up to 3/10 now. He's sitting right about where Femi was when Femi went back. That's good stuff right now. Nate Trito gets around Brett Poncari. Brett goes back to 6th.
Yeah, move Nate up into the top 5 now.
Yeah, he needs a good finish here tonight, too. 9th in point. I'm kind of a little disappointed with the small field here tonight, because I'm sure next week it'll be a bigger field.
Yeah.
With the playoffs, football playoffs and everything. But, you know, I'm kind of disappointed, because I was really hoping that we'd have a great field here tonight. Big field, you know, with being Darlington.
Yep.
But, and another thing I'm kind of shocked at, no throwback paint schemes.
Yeah, I don't really see any. I mean, I don't know if maybe you want to count Nate Trato's, you know, it looks like a little throwback Mark Martin paint scheme a little bit.
And maybe
you know,
Nick
Femi's
Northrup.
in the interstate batteries, but
yeah, Nick Northrup's in the who ran the Monster Energy drink car. Kurt Busch.
Kurt Busch has run this car in Cup. And then obviously Xfinity Series, this car's been in here, is still in this series. Looking through here, really nobody else running a throwback, I don't think, so.
Nope.
That's usually a thing here at Darlington, but
Bobby, man, he has got a mirror full of
Yes,
Jake
he
Nichols
does.
right now.
yeah, Jake's determined. I mean, like I said, he hasn't got that win this year. He's been so close. I mean, he's got like 8 or 9 top 5 finishes this year. Just hasn't been, and he's used to winning. I mean, you think of it previous SRA seasons. I mean, man, he'd have some seasons where he won 6, 7 races.
Yep.
And yeah, he just hasn't been able to get that win yet. But I don't know. I think tonight's going to be the night for him. But it ain't going to be easy when you got all this company up here.
Sure. Freddie D into 3rd spot. Not bad after starting 7th.
Nope.
And he's staying right with them guys. That's another one, like you said earlier.
Man,
this could be a Freddie D kind of night here if Bobby Zielinski has any issues whatsoever.
And Femi really still struggling. I think he's fallen back from these 3. Femi didn't feel confident about coming to Darlington, and I mean, he's fast, but he's just not quite as fast as those front 3. It looks like, at least right now. We're gonna have a couple pit stops here. Start over, try a run again, and see if he can drive a little different on another run and maybe improve his pace on the longer run.
I hate to think of what it's going to be like when he gets used to those pedals, because if you remember back when Bobby Zielinski got the new pedals, he was not very fast, and he said it was getting used to. Yeah, it was getting used to them load cell pedals that he had. It was something he never experienced before, and when you throw something in there like that, but it was a perfect time for him to get it because he can get well adjusted to it before the Coca-Cola series starts. And the same with Femi right now. He's got a little time. I talked to him earlier. He said, I just need to get in the race more to get used to these pedals, and he did put a stronger spring in under the gas pedal, so he said that really helped a lot. And so once he gets used to them pedals, can you imagine what it'll be like out there? He'll be racing Zielinski every time.
Yeah, and he's got practice here in SRA. He's in other leagues as well, and still is going to have a few more races to do. He over here and in other leagues as well to get ready for that Coke Series when he actually gets going over there. And look at Jake Nichols putting the pressure on Bobby Zielinski now. He is right there. But passing here, we talk about it. Passing here is so difficult to do to set him up.
Bobby knew coming into tonight Jake was going to be right there. He knew Femi, Freddie, and Jake was going to be his problem here tonight.
Yep.
And he just needs to stay focused. Look out that windshield. Don't look in the rearview mirror, because it's going to be so difficult for Jake to pick a place to pass. I mean, Jake just got his Darlington straight.
Oh, man, he can't get off of it either. Oh, man.
That hurt.
Hopefully that didn't hurt the car. Trying to look at the right front here. I don't know if he got any damage or if he just hit it barely enough to where it's not going to hurt the car. Hopefully not.
He's got a pretty good amount of damage on that right front.
Oh, yeah. The right front's definitely buckled up a little bit.
Oh, man. Well, a pit stop, he could get that fixed up under a pit stop, but
yeah,
I don't know what the deal was, whether he just misjudged that corner.
Yeah, just got a little bit too high. I mean, it's inches here at Darlington, I mean, they're running right up against it, and he just was, maybe an inch or two just too high, and just got stuck in the wall. And that was the problem, too. He scraped it, but then he couldn't get off of it, and I think that's where he got the damage. And, Nate Trano just took it behind the wall.
They put magnets in them walls, so that it sucks the car right into it.
Yeah.
That sheet metal sticks right to it, a lot of tracks are like that. But thankfully, he didn't hit it enough that it, would have spun the car or kicked him to the inside, and he would have got more damage. So he's really lucky on that part. I think he'll get it fixed up. Yeah, Nate Trito, man, that's kind of...
We got a battle on the track. Nick Northup and Brett Pancari are side by side. Coming out of 4 here. Oh, man, Nick gets a little loose there on the inside.
Yeah. He says, no, thank you. You go ahead. Wow. Northrop up to 5th. And he's only 5.3 seconds behind the leader right now. 5.4. Certainly not that far back. But that's quite a gap between him and Femi.
And now look at Freddie De La Rosa. Look at putting the pressure on Bobby. Now he is caught. Now hopefully he doesn't put it in the wall like Jake Nichols did. Yeah, I mean, Freddie has just been every week this season. I feel like just he's got that long run figured out. I mean, he is week after week after week on the older tires. He just seems to be faster, straight up faster than these guys. And here it is again so far on this first run. I think he's the fastest car on the racetrack right now.
Yep. And how many times have we heard Freddie say he just loves racing Bobby Zielinski?
And here he is. He gets to do it again.
Yep. He's got a big smile on his face right now. You look at him. He was talking a minute ago, and he had a big grin on his face. So,
oh man, Bobby got sideways off 4. Freddie's gonna have a shot. No, he's gonna wait. He's gonna wait.
Yep. That's good. He let Bobby collect it back up. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you. But see,
I want to see if this happens again in 3 and 4 here. Freddie is running. Bobby's kind of turning down the track here. Let's see if he does it or not. He's gonna not do it when I'm talking about it, of course. But yeah, they kind of run the same line, of course. Now. But
you know, that's the kind of racing that Freddie does, though. You know, he will race Bobby clean. I'm sure if it came down to if they were going for the checkered flag, and Freddie would give him the old chrome horn there, or give him a little bump or something to let him know he was there. But we're not talking about checkered flag yet, you know. And if
we got a long way to go.
Yeah, if we were, you know, in the last 5 laps or something, you might not have seen Freddie give Bobby that little bit of time to gather that car back up. He would have really took advantage of it. So I got to say, man, a lot of respect going on right there between them two drivers.
Yes.
A lot of respect. And looking back, Femi now has fallen back a little bit, but I feel like he might have picked up a little bit now since Jake hit the wall there. I think that kind of put the scares in everybody up there in front.
Yeah,
and Femi just stayed focused on his line and didn't let it bother him. Looking good. Taking lap, what is that, 38, 39. So,
yeah, and Jake Nichols even getting on the wall. He's still got good pace right now too. So maybe that damage is not hurting him at all, which is good because I was worried that contact would have hurt his car.
And I got no doubt he'll have the pit crew do what they can under caution, even if he's got to go, you know, back in the field a little ways, because I think it is very important to have that car clean.
Oh, here we go. Battle for the lead. Freddie's got a good run on Bobby. Let's see if he can do it this time. Oh man, Bobby, keep it off the wall. Oh, they're close there.
Yep.
And I think Bobby's gonna have the line. Bobby's gonna get the lead back. It's oh man, making that pass is so difficult here.
Yep.
And Jake Nichols is joining this battle now.
Yeah, he's back in it. Yeah, I think you're right. Maybe that damage is not going to hurt him any.
Yeah.
Now, maybe if they were on new tires, that might make a difference.
Yeah, man. You're really seeing Freddie and Jake and these guys. They're really getting off the corner really, really well right now. I mean, they are just visibly faster than Bobby Zielinski on the X of the corner, it looks like.
Yeah, we're actually a little over 2 seconds slower than their best lap out there. So that's how much these cars have slowed down. Golly, it's hard to believe
that is crazy. And then, yeah, I mean, so 130 lap race here tonight. If they want to make this on one stop, they got to get to lap 65. And I don't know if they're going to be able to get that far, but if they do, then it's obviously going to be a one-stop race.
Yeah,
But we're still 23 laps from that.
Yeah,
and look at this. Bobby Zielinski's coming down pit road, just when I'm talking about it.
He's coming in.
And now,
I don't know.
This is definitely going to make it to where I think these guys, they're going to have to pit this lap. They can't give up that time. You talked about it, Rudy, over a 2-second fall off. Bobby's going to be so much faster than these guys. So this is definitely going to be a 2-stop race, it looks like, here tonight.
Well, Freddie got that bonus point, which will help him out a lot in the points. And I'm kind of with you. I think, Jake's coming in.
This is the hardest pit road to get onto under green as well.
Oh, I know it.
And they both get in there. Great job.
Yep, him and Femi both come in, but Freddie stayed out, and that's going to hurt him. I'm afraid that's going to hurt him.
It definitely is going to hurt him.
He better come in on this lap, or the longer he stays out there, the more it's going to hurt him.
Bobby Zielinski just completes his green flag pit stop. He's coming back on track. Let's see if Freddie brings it in here this time in 3 and 4.
Yeah, let's see. He's got to. God, he's got to.
Wow,
you got
he's
to
not.
commit
He's gonna
Freddie.
stay
You're
out.
not. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, man.
Oh.
And now this is where I wonder, is he going to try to do the one-stop strategy maybe? I mean, I don't think that's the right call because like we talked about, over 2-second fall off, but we'll have to see.
I just don't see it. I don't see him going another 20 laps.
Yeah, that's a long time. Let's see. Come on, Freddie. Bring it down. Come on. Nope. He's staying out, so obviously he's doing something way different than all the other leaders are doing.
Well, everybody's got to have a different strategy if you think about it. You know this. You've raced with these guys many times, Jared. A different strategy is definitely what you got to have, because if everybody was on the same strategy, it would just become a stalemate. So if you can try something like this, it may work, it may not work, but you don't know until you try it, Now, maybe Freddie's had an experience of trying this like this. He knows what he can get as far as fuel mileage and tires. And, but yeah, now he is, he's still about 2 seconds off of the pace right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Bobby is just putting some lap times down right now. I mean, he's running a 28.6.
Yep.
And Freddie ran a 30.5. So, yeah, almost 2 seconds faster than Freddie right now on those fresh tires.
He's coming up on third place right now, second place, Nick Northrup. So it ain't going to be long. He's going to be right there.
Oh, man.
My gosh, it was close. Oh,
that was close right there. Bobby Chaney and Bobby Zielinski.
But he's pushing the car so hard right now to get back on that lead lap, I hope he's not damaging them tires any. Where's Femi at? Femi's not far behind, and Jake Nichols, so we'll probably come down to those two getting caught back up, but Freddie is still staying out there.
Yeah, he must be trying. I would imagine he's trying to make this race on one stop right now. That's the strategy he's doing.
Yep, he's kind of committed to it.
He definitely has now. He has no choice but to do it, because if he pits right now, he is going to be a half a lap behind Bobby when he makes his pit stop. So,
yeah, and I think we're looking at this race going probably green the whole way.
I would think so. It definitely looks like it. We only have about 10 cars on track right now. So,
Brett Pancari second, and Connor Anton is in third.
Yep.
Those guys have not been to pit road, so
Nick Northrup's making his green flag pit stop right now.
Yeah, and that's going to put him in. So Bobby Zielinski goes into fourth place, but he is starting to close up on Freddie here. Yeah, he's
Tell you what, Bobby Zielinski, he really pitting that one lap early. He put a huge gap on Femi and Jake Nichols. I mean, they are way behind Bobby Zielinski right now. So, I think if it stays green, it's going to come down to which strategy works: the one stop by Freddie or the two stops by Bobby. I mean, it's going to be pretty interesting. And yeah, here comes Bobby. He's going to unlap himself easily here. Probably going in turn 1 and 2 right here.
Yeah, so that committed Freddie to the one stop. So,
watch out. Oh, man.
Yeah, he really can't block Bobby because Bobby's just so much faster.
Yeah.
So,
so that puts Bobby back onto the lead lap, yeah.
Yeah, Freddie, he's committed to this. But Zielinski's ran this track probably 150,000 times. Not that many, but he's ran it a lot. So I'm sure he's aware of, if he's on a 2 pit stop strategy, that may be the strategy to have, because you've seen how easy it was. It didn't take long for him to catch Freddie and pass him.
Yeah. I mean, he's just going to keep catching him. I mean, he might even catch him again. Before Freddie makes his pit stop if he's trying to get to lap 65 to make it. Yeah, I don't see this working out for Freddie, but I don't know. I'm not sure.
Here comes Femi up behind him now. Femi's going to unlap himself. So yeah, this.
And he caught Freddie at a bad place.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Freddie
he had to
didn't
really
let him
get out
go.
of the gas there.
Jake Nichols not far behind. I'm just kind of wondering if he did get that damage fixed on that. Nope, he didn't get none of it.
He probably didn't have time. Yeah.
Nope. All right.
And the sun starting to set here in Darlington too. It looks like this, day to night transition race, and it's getting sun's starting to set. The lights will probably come on here in a little bit, or they might be. Yeah, they actually are on. My bad, but.
Well, at the pace they're going right now,
it might not even be dark.
Yeah, they might finish just before it does set. You never know. We're almost halfway through this.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, when these races go green, they go by quick. That's for sure.
Oh, Craig Schroeder took his car behind the wall now, too. So we're down to only 9 cars out there racing. Yeah, Bobby Cheney, last one, 9th place.
Well, at least everybody's guaranteed the top 10.
That's right.
There you go.
It'd be good for the points.
There you go.
Bobby Cheney will pick up maybe another position. Nate Trito left, so. And Bobby was only 7 points behind him coming into tonight. But he may not finish that many places ahead of him. That's the bad part. So here comes,
now Jake Nichols is about to unlap himself from Freddie.
He's hoping that. I think Jake's hoping for a caution right now.
He's gonna need one,
Yeah, to get caught up because man, I don't know what happened. Maybe he decided to try to get that fixed up, that damage, and then at the last second he said, "Nope, I'm not going to sit here and wait," and he might have left it. Might have been. No, actually, you know what? He was not on the road that long.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think the difference between Bobby pitting just that one lap earlier and yeah.
Oh, Brett Pancari still hanging on a second.
Yeah.
He is 13 seconds behind Freddie.
Yeah, so it looks like, Freddie De La Rosa, Brett Pancari, and Connor Anton. It looks like these 3 guys, they've made their bid. They're doing the one-stop strategy.
Yep.
And we're getting closer. Freddie's coming to lap 59 here. He's just got to make it at least 6 more laps to make sure that he gets that halfway point to be able to make it.
And he's still looking pretty strong out there. He hasn't fallen off anymore. He's still staying about that 2 second slower than his fast lap. He has not dropped anymore.
Yes, and the thing is, Bobby Zielinski's still obviously running faster lap times, but his times are falling off, so that gap that he's gaining on Freddie is not going down as fast as it was. He's still probably about, right there, that last lap, he was about 0.8 of a second faster than Freddie, but it's not as fast as being 2 seconds faster. So, and then when Freddie makes this pit stop here in a few laps, Freddie's going to feel like Superman out there and going by all these people. It'll be interesting to see how it shakes out.
Yeah, and then if Bobby Zielinski does decide on that 2 pit stop strategy, that could be a winning strategy for Freddie. I'm sure Bobby Zielinski's not worried about losing the race. To Freddie because it's not going to affect him in the point. As long as he finishes ahead of Femi, he's good to go. And Jake.
That's right. That's really all that matters for him.
Yep. And then they'll move on to next week at Homestead. So, and I can smell a championship there for Bobby, but Freddie's not going to give that. I've seen championships, like that come about. We talked about this last week, but I don't know. I was going to go back and see if I could find that video, but something happened to Bobby, and Femi drove by and won the race and the championship that season. It's been a long time ago. Gosh, that had to have been about 6 or 7, maybe 7 years ago. 6 years ago, anyhow.
Been a lot of races since then. Yep.
Those guys got better memories than I got. So. Well, Bobby Zielinski just went into 6th, passing up Connor Anton. So now he's about 3.7 seconds from Brett Pancari.
Well, Connor Anton just got in the wall pretty hard here in 1 and 2. Got Bobby Cheney all over the back of him. And then Femi Olan on the little bit fresher tires. Really coming up on them fast now.
Man, I'm telling you.
Be careful here, Femi.
Yeah. Cheney trying to get out of his way.
Man.
Or
and now Femi's trapped. He doesn't really have anywhere to go.
Yeah, he boxed in. on, guys.
Oh man,
get it settled.
he's getting held up so bad here.
Yep. They got to get it settled.
Oh, and they're gonna make contact. Oh, that
man.
was close. Oh, Femi says, "Get me out of here."
Yeah.
Jeez.
All right, Cheney
Brett
seen him.
Pancari, second place, coming down pit road.
Yep. All right. So he is committed, and the one
And here
is,
comes Freddie. Here comes the leader.
Yep. Okay. Well, they're committed
Wow.
to that one pit stop strategy.
Man, Rudy, they didn't make it to 65 though. He's on 64. I mean, will he be one lap short trying to
Well,
do this? I mean, ooh.
He'll be 65 when he crosses it. But,
Yeah, it's gonna be close. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Well, it'll be the starting of lap 65. Yeah. So,
Well, then I guess he'll be running out, coming off forward of
Yeah.
the line. Then, huh?
here comes Bobby Zielinski by. Bobby retakes the lead.
Yeah.
He's got nobody on him right now. Gosh, Femi is way back, 4 seconds behind him.
Gosh, and he's gonna have just a huge lead now.
Yeah. Connor
mean,
Anton.
Freddie's gonna be close to getting lapped here.
Oh, Jake Nichols just drove around Connor. I think
Yeah.
Connor's, he's fixing to come in right now. So
Yeah, he's got a lot of damage on that car. You get a couple of more than Darlington stripes he's gotten now, and he's gonna come down pit road. And yeah, look at this. Coming off pit road right now, Freddie De La Rosa. Bobby Zielinski's going to be lapping him right here. Look at this.
Yep.
I mean, that's how much time
Yeah.
Freddie has lost staying out. But now we're going to see Freddie right here just drive away.
Yeah, I don't think
There he
Bobby's
goes.
going to get to him because Bobby, you remember,
No.
Bobby pitted 23 laps ago, and
Yeah.
he's already seen that fall off on his tires. He's already about a second and a half off of the, almost 2 seconds off of his fastest lap. So he's kind of reversed of what Freddie was just a little bit ago.
Yeah, Freddie's
Yeah,
definitely just going to drive away now, for sure.
Yeah, I don't even know what to think
But
about this strategy.
I don't know what's going to happen. Freddie's he's gonna get the lead back once Bobby then pit, but I think Bobby and Femi and all them guys, they're gonna have enough time, I think, to run him down those last 30 laps or so. I don't know though. That's why we're gonna sit here and watch.
I know it.
So
I mean, not really gaining any ground on Bobby Zielinski right now. Jake Nichols. Everybody's kind of staying about the same right now. So they all pitted within a lap of each other, so they're good to go.
and
How about
Connor
Tom
Anton just
Mercier?
came off. Oh yeah.
Up to 5th now. Great job.
Yep. Tom might have a little bit of damage there on the right rear, but who doesn't have at least a little bit of right side damage? It looks like
Yeah.
we've had everybody almost hit the wall tonight, it looks like. And yeah, top 5 run for Tom Mercier, looking to go up in the points. 7th in points coming in here tonight.
Freddie up
Oh,
behind.
Oh, he just hit him.
Oh, wow.
Oh man, that's gonna kill Freddie's car.
Oh, my gosh. What the heck was that all about?
Freddie just had the fresh tires. And he was coming up on him so
Yeah.
fast. And man, I mean, he
Wow.
hit Tom hard. I think Freddie, that's gonna ruin his chances. Maybe. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
He really damaged that car big time.
I'm
Man.
trying to see if I can find any damage on Freddie. Maybe on that right front corner. Is that where it's
Yeah.
at?
Yeah, the right
not too
front.
bad.
Yeah, the right front's definitely damaged, but yeah, it was the tires. He caught Tom so fast there.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. It's not quite as bad as Jake Nichols. Jake's looks pretty bad compared to Freddie. Jake's still running good.
Yep, now Nick Northrup took it behind the wall too now.
Oh my gosh.
And we're running out of cars.
I know it. Brett Pancari still hanging on. 6th place for Brett. I don't know. Tell me your thoughts about it. He runs VR. Tell me what your thoughts are on that. Have you tried VR yet?
So I've only done it once on here, and it was just I did one little like race with it because my brothers actually have the VR for they don't play iRacing, they play other games and stuff. But yeah, they had it, and I was like, hey, let me try it on iRacing once just to see what it's like. And like I said, I tried it, and man, it gave me a headache. Like, I don't know how these people do it. Like, I know we got a few guys across the leagues. You know, Brett Pancari does it. I think, doesn't Nicholas Caruso do it sometimes? Maybe.
Yeah, I think so. I think
And
you're right on that. Yeah.
I know in other leagues, you know, in my league, Dylan Patterson runs it, and it's just like, I don't know. I give props to them that do it, but I think it's tough. But I've only done it once, so these guys have had a lot of practice and time with it, obviously. But man, I tell you, it's a whole different world having that when you're racing. Oh my gosh! I mean, it really, really, really definitely feels like you're actually driving that car, though.
Yep.
And it's crazy. It's a whole different world. It's fun. I mean, I thought it was cool, but I don't think I could get used to doing it.
I mean,
that's just me. That's just me, though.
I mean, might be gaining just ever so slightly on Bobby, but I mean, it's really not even noticeable. Well, he gains a little bit in one corner and loses it back in the next corner, so he's pretty much staying even. And the same with Jake Nichols. I mean, he can see family up there, but reaching him is another thing, you know?
Oh, and tough break. We saw Freddie with the contact. He's actually on pit road.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so this race really is just falling into Bobby's hands now.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a shame. It would have been really interesting to see how that would have worked out for Freddie.
I know it. It must have just been driving too bad or something. He's still bad.
Yeah, he's still sitting on pit road. If he's just going to fix the damage and go back out there. Or...
Yep.
Oh, my goodness, Rudy. Man, we are running out of cars tonight.
I know it. Yeah, only 7 cars on the track right now. This is unbelievable for these guys. And the 7th car is just about ready to go 2 laps down here, Connor Anton. He just
he's
come
right
off a pit road.
Yep.
Only been out there for 8 laps for him to almost be ready to go 2 laps down. Jeez, man. Oh, he's got fresher tires, so he is pulling away from Bobby Zielinski, so that's good. Coming up on, I believe, who is that? Just ahead of her. Yeah, Tom Mercier. Here goes
Tom
Connor Anton.
running in, running in 4th. Tom Mercier is now with the trouble from Freddie.
Yep, last car on the lead lap.
Yeah.
He's on the same fuel and tire strategy as the other 3 leaders, Zielinski, Olat, and Nichols.
And right behind Tom, though, is Brett Pancari, and that's actually going to be 4th position. Brett Pancari trying to run down Tom for that 4th spot.
And Brett's about to unlap himself right here.
Yes, he is. Here he goes.
Got way fresher tires than Bobby Zielinski does.
He's going to wait a corner, though.
Yeah, things weren't adding up too good right there. I thought, boy, if he goes in there, that's going to be rough, you know?
Here we go. He got a good run here. Let's see if he can get to the inside here.
Yeah, he needs to get the nose by him before they get to the corner, and then I think he's okay. Yeah, he should be okay now.
He's got him.
Yep. Well, he unlaps himself. 5th place.
Yep. And then right in front of him, that's 4th position for him, like we said. So going for 4th here.
And he should be able to get by Tom. Tom's got about 20 lap older tires than Brett does, so Brett shouldn't have
a little bit of damage.
Yeah.
There he goes.
He got it, so that'll put Brett into 4th.
Nice run.
Heck yeah, man. Maybe that VR working good for him tonight. I know he had some problems. He had some problems here a few weeks ago. Oh, Zielinski's going to put Tom Mercier a lap down.
Yeah, there he goes.
Man. But he had some problems here a few weeks ago. He told me, he said the thing just kind of crapped out on him. A cable went bad. And so he wound up, he couldn't run with VR. That was, what was that, a month and a half ago or something like that. But he said ever since he got that new cable, things are working pretty good again. So, but he's had a pretty up and down season. A lot of bad parts of the season that have fallen his way, but he's had a couple of decent races. Bobby Cheney, he is the 2nd car a lap down, now 6th place for him. So he's back where he started.
Yep.
6th place. Got a on board of him.
Yes, we do.
He's turning the wheel right. What's that mean?
He's turning it right. He's loose. He's trying to correct the car. That's what he's doing.
I know.
Yeah, you're turning right. You don't want to be doing that. But
Yep.
obviously, he's off the corners and trying to correct the car.
Yep, I know it. It's pretty nuts, man. You got to turn right to go left.
That's right.
I thought they only did that in dirt. Oh, he's having a good night now. I think he'll be happy with a 6th place finish, I'm sure. If that's where he stays. I mean, we're still wondering if Bobby Zielinski's going to maybe try this second pit stop. You know, him, Femi, and Jake were all 3 of them were on that 2 pit stop strategy. So
Right.
now there's no way he can make it from here. He's got to stop one more time.
Yeah, I think everybody else in the field, they're gonna be pitting, except for I think Brett Pancari. I think he's the guy that is going to stay out and try to make it the rest of the way.
Right. Yeah, and he's still on the lead lap, not by much.
Yeah.
But he did drive away from Bobby Zielinski.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, he's
you're right.
running faster lap times.
Yeah, you know, that could come down to a Brett Pancari type of night here if he can make if he can make it the rest of the way. Which, let's see, what is it? 45.
45 to go right now.
It'd be right on the money, 65 laps. So Brett Pancari could pull out a win.
Yeah, he's definitely going to. Because I expect Bobby Zielinski, Femi, and Jake and these guys, they're going to be pitting here probably within the next 10 laps, I would say, pretty soon.
Yeah.
And then Brett's going to take the lead. He will have the lead for a little while. We'll have to see how big of a lead he has and how long he can hang on to it. And Femi, I kind of have been watching the lap times, and Femi was 4 seconds behind Bobby, and he's brought it down to 3.2, so he's cutting that lead just a little bit. Femi trying as much as he can to cut in that lead.
Yeah, he's
If I'm Femi, I would try to short pit, try to get Bobby pit before him.
Right. Yeah, he's closed up about 3/4 of a second on Bobby.
Yeah.
But Bobby's been dealing with a lot of lap traffic. You know, if you recall, he's been passing up a lot of guys. So, but I think he's in that window right now. This is 45 laps on his fuel, and he's got less than 45 to go. So I'd expect Bobby to come in at any time.
Yep, 3rd place. Jake Nichols is on pit road right now.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. Short pit him, and he's off.
If I'm Femi, I'd come in right now. And actually, it looks like Bobby's coming in right now. And
yes,
here comes Femi too. They both are.
Oh yeah. Well, they've seen Jake on pit road.
Yeah.
they cannot afford to not pit right now.
And this is where you don't want, if you're Bobby Zielinski, you got this huge lead, you're controlling the race, you don't want to speed on pit road. Hopefully you got on the pit road there nice and clean. You would think with the big lead he'd be extra careful there and make sure he wouldn't get close to speeding there. And coming down pit road here. And don't overshoot your box.
Let's see what Bobby does here. He slides in his pit stall. Femi comes in. So let's see what these guys do here. Who's going to come off first? That's going to be the question. Who's going to come off pit road first here? I'd say Bobby. And let's see.
Yep. Yeah, there he goes.
Yeah, there he goes. Wow, he is smoking it off pit road, and Femi comes out right behind him. Good job.
Now we'll see if Femi gained any time on Bobby here on this pit stop. We know Jake Nichols will because he pitted earlier, but I think he was so far back from them guys. He's just coming off turn 2 right now.
Yeah, Femi gained a few tenths on him. Maybe almost a full second on Bobby Zielinski.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now we'll see if he can run him down.
Yeah.
But
Jake
look
Nichols
who's leading this race now.
I know it. Brett Pancari, and he does not have to pit again.
Yep. New leader. Brett Pancari, Tom Mercier's in 2nd place as well.
Yeah, now Tom will have to pit. He will have to pit. So, but you know, with this many cars out there, you know, the worst he's going to get is 7th place. But I don't think, I think he's still going to wind up. He'd probably still wind up in the top 5, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah.
But what
man,
this is cool for Brett Bunkari. He'll get some laps led here. He's going to lead quite a few laps here. Bobby Zielinski, he's probably going to run him down. I mean, he's a lot faster now in the fresher tires, but it's cool to see Brett Bunkari up here leading this race here.
Bobby's not that far behind him. 14 and a half seconds behind Brett. And I don't think with the few laps that we've got left here, what about 38 laps to go? Yeah, Bobby will run him down easily.
Yeah.
We'll keep an eye on his times though, because if you remember, once they started reaching about that 2-second mark, when they were 2 seconds off their fastest lap, they kind of stalled out there. Remember?
They kind of did. Yeah.
So how many laps is it going to take Bobby Zielinski to get to that fall off? And then that's going to kind of equalize him to Brett Bunkari. But will he get to Brett in time?
Yep, second place, Tom Mercier bringing it down pit road now. So that puts Bobby and Femi back up to second, third. Jake Nichols back up to fourth. Tom making his final pit stop here of the night.
Femi's lost a little bit of ground to Bobby now. But like we said, though, if those three running second, third, and fourth, it really doesn't matter because they're first, second, and third in points. So
it really, yep. It's hard to gain points when you all finish right there, too.
Right. Now, Bobby Zielinski will clinch the most laps led here tonight.
Yep.
Without a doubt. Femi still never led a lap. Jake Nichols never led a lap. That's kind of a shame, but I see Brett Bunkari's only led 5. How many did Freddie lead? Okay, he led 23.
Yeah, 23. Yep.
Not too bad.
It's a shame for Freddie, though. I was really looking forward to see how that would have worked out for him doing the one stop. It may have worked out, but he got that contact there with Tom, unfortunately. And yeah, he took it behind him. I mean, he's 20 laps down now, so he obviously parked it.
Yep, he's done for the night. Only 7 cars left on the track. Hard to believe, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. I definitely something we're not used to seeing over here this season. We've had a lot of cars all season, but just a little bit of an off night tonight. But interesting. Let's go on board with Brett Bunkari. I heard it last time by. I thought I heard him saving fuel. Oh, he's coming in pit road this time by. He just said in the chat.
Oh, really? What?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm a little surprised by that.
I am too.
Well.
Well, so much for that strategy.
Well, okay. Well, that gives the lead to Bobby Zielinski with 34 laps to go.
And these guys everybody made their pit stops here, except for Connor Anton. But I don't believe Connor will come to pit road because he can make it. It'll be right on the edge of the window. Folks, if you're just joining us, we've been caution-free the whole way. It's small field here tonight, but we've been caution-free. That's a good thing. We really haven't even had a close call that could have caused the caution.
Yeah, not really, no.
Yeah, I mean, nothing worth notable, I mean, there's been a little bit of rubbing in a couple places, but nothing that was going to be potentially a wreck, Femi, 3.1 behind.
Yeah, we'll see if he can run him down.
Tough. Jake Nichols. Jake, now he has fallen. I think that damage is finally starting to catch up with Jake right now. I think he has fallen really far back. But with them, like I said, them 3, it's not going to really change the points a whole lot. Although Bobby Zielinski will probably pull away that 5 that Femi gained on him last week.
Yep. Basically, he's going to get it right back.
Yep, going to get it right back. 1 race to go.
Yep, Homestead next week. That'll end the 12-race season. And I was just reading the chat a little bit, Rudy. Somebody asked if Femi didn't he get into the eNASCAR iRacing series? He got into the Coke series.
Yes.
Somebody was asking in there. Yes, he did. That starts here in a little while, a few weeks, I think. So
yeah, I can't
definitely
wait.
Want to wish. I'm looking forward to seeing Femi, and Bobby too. Jake Nichols. There's at least 3 guys in there. I mean, but this will be Femi's first season over there, and I'm looking forward to seeing how he does. And he is on Joe Gibbs Racing too. So I mean, good for him. Team. And yep.
So they're hard at work right now, and he did get those new pedals and wheel, and You know, he's got some new equipment. He doesn't have a rig, which they were talking about, you know, possibly even building his own. They were, some of the guys were talking to him there earlier in Discord here. And he said, yeah, you know, I could do that. I know there's a lot of plans out there. Excuse me. A lot of plans out there to build your own rig. And they were talking about seats and stuff. And Aaron there, my son, he got a captain's chair out of a van. Got the armrests and, you know, it swivels and everything. It's just a regular van, you know, captain's chair. And he's like very comfortable. Well, I don't know what happened there, but Bobby Zielinski lost some ground to Femi.
I was just about to say that gap this last lap. Femi gained a half a second on Bobby. So let's see what happened this time by Femi. A little bit quicker again that time. So, you know, with 30 laps to go or so, I mean, maybe Femi, does he have a shot? Does he have enough time to gain 2.5 seconds? Let's see. He's got to get by Connor here.
Yeah, I think that's what slowed up Bobby was he had to get around Connor.
Yeah.
And but still, Femi's still 2.5 seconds back. That's not that far.
Bobby catches another lap car in the wrong spot. I mean, that could get Femi right there.
Bet.
We'll see though.
Right now, board here
how cool? Sorry.
I was just saying I was right on board here with Bobby.
Yep. And how cool would it be? I mean, we see these guys battle all the time. I mean, how cool would it be if, like, you know, watch these three, now they're going to be battling the Coke Series like I was talking about, and they battle for, like, a win or something over there? Man, that'd be awesome.
I know it. I can't wait till I see Femi on the track for the first time. That's going to be awesome. I'll have to watch it in replay, I'm sure, but that's all right. I just want to see Femi on the track. Racing against them pros, man, I'll tell you. And you know Femi, we've raced with him forever. He is pro material. I'm surprised it's taking this long to get there, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, well, really, it's just about putting the effort in and try to make it. There's a lot of steps you got to take to get up there. You got to do the Road to Pro series, and you got to do Pro, and everything's got to go well. And I know Femi, you know, a couple seasons ago had a little bit of bad luck and actually missed out on getting into the Pro series, I believe it was. But then he obviously made it this year and advanced to Coke, so...
Yeah, I know there's a lot to that. Like you said, a lot of steps.
Gosh, so much.
Yeah, and you got to have a signed sponsor, and
it's a lot of time and effort you have to put into doing it. But I mean, look at Bobby Zielinski, all the time and effort. He's made it the final four, I believe, the last 2 seasons, maybe 3 now. So hasn't got it yet, but he's close.
You know, he does good with his road course.
Oh my gosh,
he's a pro with his road course. You know,
what is it? I think he's won maybe 6 in a row or something, 5 or 6 in a row at road courses. I mean, I believe got it. He's got it figured out. That's for sure.
Yeah, I don't know, where do you find the stats on these drivers? You know, for the Coca-Cola series, where do you find the points and stats?
Yeah, you just have to look on the website. You can look at previous races and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And no, I just remember seeing somewhere that Bobby had won like 5 or 6 in a row. I was like, dang, that's impressive.
Jake Nichols has fallen now 7.7 seconds behind Femi. So I think they're just riding to complete the race out right now. 22 to go next time by. Connor Anton in 4th, but he's got Brett Poncari breathing down his neck. Brett's got way fresher tires now. Both of them a lap down, but they are racing for position.
Yeah, this is fourth right here. Yep.
Yeah. Great job.
We've got a battle for position here. A little bit over 20 laps to go, and looks like Brett Poncari, he's going to come away with a 4th place finish if he can get by Connor Anton here. It's a great run for him.
Yeah, he just needed the right place to do it, and he's going into the corner now, side by side with Connor. That's another driver, Connor. I'm kind of surprised he never went for pro. You know?
No.
He's a pretty good driver. He has his moments. You know, I think all of them do, but he has his moments.
Right.
Yeah, but he's a pretty good driver. Now Zielinski with a 3.2 second lead.
Yeah, it's starting to kind of stretch the lead now.
Yep. Yeah, he's dropped the hammer now. He's got away from the lap cars, pretty much. Clean air. And I think Femi's just kind of conceded to it, saying, you know, I'll just take second here.
Yeah.
Points ain't going to change a whole lot, and Bobby's going to pick up that probably them 4 or 5 points that Femi gained on him last week. But man, what a race that was last week, wasn't it? Oh my God.
Yes, I know. That was a great show they put on there for the win.
I can't get that race out of my mind. You know, it would be cool to see them racing like that here tonight, wouldn't it? Oh my gosh.
Yep.
That would be unbelievable. All right, 19 to go. Bobby Zielinski takes the 19 to go. And so
How many
far,
laps he left here tonight?
81 so far.
81. Yep.
Oh, 82 at the line. Man, just a dominating performance. There's no getting around it. I mean, again, it goes back to that when he set his mind to it at the beginning of the race to do a 2-stop strategy. And I'm with you, but I would like to see what Freddie could have done with that.
Yeah.
But you know, with being on a one-stop strategy, I don't know why Freddie gave up, but it would have been interesting to see how this would have shook out. But now that you know, it's kind of showed that the 2-stop strategy won out on this, only because Freddie gave up after that. You know, so
Yeah, after the contact, yeah.
yeah, for whatever reason, yeah, it could have been contact. I don't know. I think there might have been. And then when he sat there that long and got it fixed up, he probably just said, heck with it. You know, he'll take the 8th place finish and be done with it.
Yep. Try it again next week at Homestead.
Yep. Homestead next week. It's going to be fun. I love Homestead. It's a good 1.5-mile track. Very competitive racing there. There is an actual line, but it can become a multi-groove track, and I think that's what we're going to probably see next week.
I hope we get to see that next week. Yeah, I hope that multiple grooves do work there, and we can see these guys moving around and be able to make passes and stuff. That's what you want to see, especially at a championship race, 1.5 miles. They used to be able to do it, and hopefully somehow, some way, it can happen next week.
Well, here's a scenario for you right here, though, Jared. If Bobby Zielinski wins this tonight and extends that lead a little bit more, and if they only have a small field next week, pretty much guarantees Bobby Zielinski will win it.
Yeah, pretty much would.
Yeah,
because I think he had an 18-point lead coming into tonight.
Yeah.
He's going to stretch it if he holds on to win this race, back up to around that 23-24 mark, I think. So.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, that would, and if they have another small field next week, which they probably won't. I don't know if there's any more football playoffs next week. Of course, Daytona 24 hours at Daytona will be over. So I think everybody got burnt out this week.
Yeah, a lot of racing this weekend going on here in the iRacing world, and
there was last week too. There was a lot of stuff going on. I'm trying to think of what there was some big event last week. What the heck was going on last week?
Philly Bowl. I know that was on last week, but
okay, maybe that's what it was. But I know there was a lot of stuff going on last week too. But man, I'll tell you what, they had a nice field last week at Auto Club. Great racing. Let me come away with that win. But man, it was so close at the line, folks. If you haven't seen that race from last week, go back and check it out. The finish was great.
Yeah,
oh, it was amazing. Bobby and Femi racing there, and Freddie. I'm not going to give. I got to give Freddie credit for that too, because he was right with them.
Yes, he was.
He never left their back, man. I'll tell you. Femi, 4.3 seconds. Yeah, I think he's kind of caved to it right now.
Yep, just keep the car in one piece, bring it home second. Yep. I think. Yeah.
That's what you need to do. Jake Nichols has backed it off a lot. I don't know if. I guess Bobby has. Bobby's still running. Femi's actually running a little bit faster laps. Not much, maybe a few hundredths of a thousand, but it's not enough to close the gap.
Yeah.
I mean, he's back 4.3 seconds, but he's been running a little bit faster laps than Bobby. Jake's just been staying pretty steady right now. They're all about 2 seconds off of their fastest lap. think we just got the 10 to go, Jared.
Yeah.
10
Wow.
laps to go.
10 laps. It's all, and we did make it to night here, though, at least.
Yep. And that's
Complete
going to make
darkness here.
Zelensky's going to lead 100 laps here tonight.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, definitely an impressive drive here tonight. That's definitely the Bobby we know for sure. And I think, let's see here, tonight, if he holds on to win this race, this will be his 5th win of the season. So 5 wins in 11 races if he holds on here tonight.
I think we'll knock this out in an hour and a half. No cautions here tonight. Where you guys go to Tuesday night? I forget.
We're at Las Vegas.
That's right. Yep.
Yep.
I know I scheduled up on YouTube, but I can't keep track of it. But, well, what's your thoughts on that with the Cup cars? How they feel on the track?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a wild one. I think we're going to see pack racing at the beginning, but then the tires should wear. It's a day race, so yeah, it should kind of spread out a little bit. But I think them restarts, they're going to be wild. So and it's the same thing as over here. We're on the same kind of schedule. 2 races to go over there, 2 races to go here tonight.
Yep.
And Femi race for a championship here, race for a championship there. So I mean, it's have to come back and watch him. He won last week, so see if he can continue his success.
Well, welcome to the new folks there, Steel Racer and David Milliman. Yeah, guys, make sure you hit that. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We'd appreciate that very much. Yeah, that's. Click that notification bell. We do broadcast every single night of the week here on MaxspeedTV. So always got some good racing going on here on MaxspeedTV every night.
That's right.
We got 2 other races going on right now simultaneously with me. So got pick your poison, which one you want to watch. You can go to our broadcast schedules on MaxspeedTV.com and follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxspeedTV. Coming to 5 to go here, Jared.
Yep, 5 laps to go for Bobby Zelensky. Pick up that 5th win of the year.
Yep, running a lap now, 4.8 seconds back. Jake Nichols, 14 seconds behind Bobby. Yeah, in 3rd. Brett Pancari. He was trying to unlap himself. He does have a little bit, about 10 lap newer tires than these guys, but he's kind of running about the same lap times here as Femi. So I don't look for Brett to try to pass Femi. The 4th place for Brett. Man.
Oh, Femi's in the wall right in front of him. Oh, man.
Brett let him get it gathered up.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I think Brett, he knows if trying to pass Femi here is not going to do anything. There's only 4 laps to go in this race now. He's going to finish 4th no matter what. Just don't put any, don't try to do anything dumb and put Femi, in jeopardy or something, and just bring home your 4th place finish. I think that's what Brett's doing here.
Yeah, I think that's
let a few laps tonight. Ran in the top 5. It's a good night here. And 3 laps to go.
Yeah, he gave Femi plenty of room to gather that back up. And
he sure did.
Man. I bet you that looked kind of funny in the VR. Seeing Femi tap the wall right in front of him, too, because you just don't know what's going to happen. Sometimes that tap on the wall can send you down across the track right in front of somebody.
Yep.
You just never know about these cars. All right, coming to 2 to go. Next time by for Bobby Zelensky.
Yep.
2 to go.
Yeah, it looks like Connor Anton's going to hang on to a top 5 as well here tonight. So that'll be your top 5 if anything, unless something absolutely insane happens this last lap and a half. But yeah, definitely a dominating performance here tonight. Bobby Zelensky coming back last week after not leading any laps, not winning the race last week. Femi gaining a little bit, putting pressure on him, and Bobby came out here and showed his muscle tonight for sure. And he's coming to the white flag here, Rudy.
Yes, sir. 1 more to go. Wow. Gonna lead 100 laps here.
100 laps.
Who would have thunk that?
Yeah. And Femi started on pole, and Bobby took that lead right from him on the start of the race. So
I know it.
And here he comes, Bobby Zelensky down the backstretch into 3 and 4 for the final time, looking for his 5th win in 11 races and extending that point lead going into the finale next week at Homestead. Rudy, here he comes off 4.
Very good. Congratulations to Bobby. Well-deserved win right there, man. Wow, that was amazing.
Yeah,
Yes,
definitely
sir.
well deserved for sure. Femi Olot brings it home in second. Jake Nichols is still coming off 4. He's going to bring it home in third. That is your top 3 here tonight in SRA.
Well, we'll get these guys up here just a minute, folks, so stay with us. All right, we caught up with the winner, Bobby Zielinski, as he's melting those tires off. Man, I'm telling you, what a run tonight. Bobby leading 100 laps here tonight, just a dominating performance. You took the lead on the very first lap. There were some different strategies being played out there, though, and Freddie D being one of them. Okay, we were kind of keeping an eye on Freddie there, thinking, what is he planning here? And it looked like he was going to try one-stop strategy. When you seen that happen, what were your thoughts?
Well, I initially said to him, like, wow, you made it 64 laps, so I thought he would be able to make it 66 to finish it. And I was like, oh, this is going to be interesting because, you can make it on one stop. It's faster. But he said he got brake checked and got a bunch of damage. So it's like engine was all messed up. But
Yep.
yeah, I got the race me and Femi had on lap 1 was awesome. We both had like equal starts off the green flag and kept trying to cross each other and all that. And I was really, that move helped us going into 3 on lap 1. I was able to slide it in front of him and just hold him off on the outside.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. Well, I was kind of with you on. I was thinking, well, 2 pit stop strategy would probably be a whole lot better, but we weren't sure when Freddie was playing that. Jared and I were talking about it, and we were thinking, gosh, what would be the better strategy here? But I always kind of go off of your figures because, you've been on this track many, many times. You know what kind of fuel mileage you get. You know the tire wear is just absolutely horrible here. We've seen you slap the wall a few times, though.
Yeah, I got some damage early, like going into 3. I just lost focus and got I guess a decent amount of damage, but really not that bad at the end of the day. It was just a little bit. And yeah, track position here meant everything. I mean, part of the reason I pit so early, because I guess I did kind of pit early, was to just keep the lead, because like you can barely pass here.
Well, Femi gained about 5 points on you last week, and I think you kind of just put that 5 points back on there. I think after winning here tonight, he stayed right with you though, and Jake too. So the top 3 of you going into next week at Homestead is going to be a very, very struggling race. I don't really think you got a whole lot to worry about unless there's a huge field next week to win this championship. But Femi, he's gonna do everything he can do to win next week. So what's your thoughts on Homestead for the season finale?
Yeah, it's cool. I hope a lot of people show up. He doesn't have a big field tonight at Starlington. It's the end of the season and all that, but Homestead's always a really good race. And I just appreciate everyone that showed up tonight to race as well. The true SRAers here. And it should be fun with Femi and Jake. I don't know how Jake is looking in the points. He might be, unless we do get a huge field, he might be eliminated. But I think if we get like a 20 car field or so, or 18, I think I'm okay. But we'll see. I'm gonna go out there and just race like I normally do.
Yep. Well, that's all you can do at this point. You've had an exceptional season, and I think what Jared said, this is your 6th win. Is that what you said, Jared? What?
Number 5.
Oh, number 5. Okay. I thought you
5.
said 6. Okay. I thought you said 6. Okay. Your 5th win of the season.
Yeah, it's one of my old SRA numbers. I used to always run number 5.
Yep. I remember back in them days. Well, now that you and Femi are pretty much, I think Jake's kind of eliminated. I'm kind of with you. Unless there's a huge, huge field there, you and Femi both have, horrible nights. But the odds of that are pretty slim. It could be a pretty exciting race next week, though, between you and Femi. So, all right. Well, who you got to thank for this win then, Bobby?
Thanks everyone at SRA for putting the show on. I hope next season we can have another winter series. Maybe we'll have a chase next year or a playoff system or something. We'll see. But I'm always gonna kind of come by and support my league here in SRA because yeah, this is what I started iRacing in. And yeah, just thanks everyone again for showing up and supporting the league and racing. You know, got to shout out you guys in the booth for doing G. I don't know, okay, how stale it got at points because we were all spread out. There's only like 7 of us left, but hopefully you had some stuff to talk about as we were just turning our laps on that long green flag run.
Yeah, we did. We found stuff to talk about.
Good.
So, all right, Bobby. Well, we'll see you next week at Homestead for that championship. So, congrats tonight. Go celebrate it.
Thank you.
Jared, you got second.
Yes, I do. Famiola, you got a copy?
I got you.
Hey, man, you started off getting that pole. I saw what you did there. And got the pole there, got a really good lap, and just lost the lead there at the start of the race. And, I remember last week we asked you about Darlington. You didn't seem too confident and just didn't really have enough for Bobby there. Just kind of tell us about your race and what you needed more to figure out to catch Bobby here tonight.
Yeah, we started well, and then that was fun. It's a battle like that on the first lap. It was unfortunate that I lost the lead, but from then to the first pit stop, I just tried to stay consistent, stay close to them, and then after the first stop, Bobby was so far ahead, I never caught up, so I just got really bored. So I just tried to hit consistent laps as best as I could.
Yeah, we saw you on that last run bring it down to like 2.5 seconds. I thought maybe you'd have a shot to get there, but we definitely saw you and just about everybody at least scrape the wall a few times tonight. And how was the car tonight? It seemed pretty tight. Was it tight tonight like normal?
Yeah, this car isn't good to drive at all. So just typical plow and then plow again and then just plow some more.
Yep, I totally feel you on that one. All right, so next week, championship race, go to Homestead. It's obviously kind of a long shot for you, but we should get one more shot to get a win, race Bobby for the, for a race. How do you feel about Homestead next week?
Homestead's a track that I like to race at, so I'm hoping that we go green for a really long time again, because it was good to go green tonight because I got to put some laps on the new equipment and stuff, and like I said, try to hit consistent laps. So I'll try to do the same thing again next week, and if I win, that'll be really good. But I think the goal is to just do some more laps. Hopefully, a lot of them end up being green, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, really quickly, your opinion, how is the transition going with all that?
I've only done 3 races so far, and I need to keep racing, but I don't want to race at official, so I'm just going to keep doing league races and just try to get more accustomed to it, and then hopefully be prepared for the start of the season.
Thanks, Femi. Well, second place tonight. Go ahead and give your thank yous and shout outs for tonight's second place finish.
Thanks to you guys for broadcasting. Even the race was probably pretty stale, but hopefully you guys had fun. Thanks to everybody who did come up to race. Like Bobby said, the true SRAs, and everyone, people stuck around for the whole race. Thanks to the people who did watch the race, and I hope they had a good time.
All right, thanks, Femi. That is Femi's second place here tonight at Darlington. And Rudy, you've caught up with third, Jake Nichols?
I did, Jake. Man, tonight just wasn't going your way tonight, was it, Jake?
You could say that. Yeah, the first run went good for us, but after that, we just made a mistake in the pits and recently changed buttons up and everything, and it just it didn't go well. So we came back on track and kind of lost focus immediately and pounded the fence, absolutely pounded it. Too. And after that, yeah, I'm glad you did, so I can go watch it.
Yeah, we seen you hit the fence.
I kind of wish you didn't, though, but the right side was killed, which any little damage at really any track just hurts you so much, and after that the pace was just way off, and I was just driving and definitely not doing my best driving, but at that point I knew I didn't really have a chance to catch up. Bobby was way out there, and same with Femi, and they were just consistent, so I was just logging laps, just chilling. Got the wall a couple more times, just getting the race over with so he can go to Homestead next week, man. But
Yeah,
it's one of them races that happens sometimes.
I know. Yeah, we were talking about that, and I mean, it might have been different if things worked out better for you for going into next week. I think it probably kind of eliminated you for the chance, depending on how big the field is next week. You still could have a shot at it, but I think this week just kind of pretty much sealed the deal for you. But next week, I think it's going to be between Femi and Bobby, and both of them got to be on their A game. You could still get the win though.
Oh yeah, for sure. I
Yeah.
think that kind of obviously they're gonna race hard, but maybe they'll be a little lenient with me. So that's the way to take advantage of it.
Yeah.
They're gonna race them hard. Maybe we can steal one and finally get that win this season. It's
I know
been
it.
weird not getting one, but it's just been some certain circumstances that have slowed us down or cost us chances. But it's just one of them seasons.
I know it. Yeah. Well, I hope you had a good time here tonight. I mean, everybody loves Darlington. I think a lot of the viewers really love it and everything, but I hope you had a good time. Ready to go into Homestead next week, and I think it's going to be pretty exciting. Even though, you gave it your best here. You gave it everything you had here tonight. And that damage, you think that might have cost you the chance for a win?
For sure. I think the first 45 laps were probably some of my best, and then 46 beyond were some of my worst. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think the damage just really hurt us. The first hit we had when we were in second and lost second to Freddie, it didn't really feel like it hurt anything. We caught right back up to Bobby and Freddie and chilled, but I think that second hit out of turn 2 just completely ended our
Right.
chances, and then we got it a couple other times. But I appreciate my right side for staying on the car. At least we did a lot of bad things to it tonight, but
Oh yeah.
the car still looked good. Didn't drive it quite good, but it happens sometimes. It's fun racing this track, even when you're off pace. It's just completely unique, and try to
Mhm.
make the most out of it.
Well, who you got to thank for this third place then?
Yeah, Mode Media House, Mode Motorsports, the crew. We just got done just as much as everyone else with the Daytona 24. Race went pretty solid for us. It was lots of fun racing with the crew and trying to get the dub. Came up short because of early wreck, but it happens. It's part of it. It was fun either way, and obviously everyone at Sim Racing Authority for putting on these races, and everyone that continues to show up. We didn't quite have the field we wanted, obviously, tonight, especially throughout the race, but it shows who's dedicated and who really cares to stick around and keep going even when there's really not much going on. So thanks to them, and thanks to you guys at MaxspeedTV for also not giving up, just broadcasting. There wasn't probably much to watch tonight, but just sticking with it and broadcasting us and showcasing our abilities and skills, and a great
Oh
group
yeah.
of people that sticks with the crew here.
Well, I hope you're here for a long time with these guys, Jake, because you seem to fit in very well with these guys. Watching you and Bobby and Femi racing out there tonight was amazing, man. I could
Yeah.
only ever dream of having the skills that you guys have. So keep up the good work and good luck in the eNASCAR series, or the Coca-Cola series, I should say, whenever you get to that. But yeah, congratulations tonight, and we will catch you next week at Homestead.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right. Thank you. All right, Jared, you want to run down through? I'll let you run down through the top finishers. How's that?
All right. Yeah, sure. We got 12 guys to go through here. So, yeah, we got Bobby Zelensky picking up win number 5 on the season here tonight. Femi Olot brings it home in second. Then Jake Nichols third. Brett Pancari, great run tonight, getting a 4th place finish. Led some laps, too. So, good run for Brett here tonight. Connor Anton rounding out the top 5. Tom Mercier brings it home in 6th. Bobby Chaney was your final car to finish tonight in 7th. Freddie De La Rosa obviously finished 8th, but he definitely was a contender, led some laps, and would have been really interesting to see what would happen
Yeah.
with strategy tonight, but he brings it home in 8th. Nick Northrup 9th, and Craig Schroeder 10th, and then rounding out your field tonight, Nate Trado and Justin Gable on your 12-car field here tonight at Darlington.
All right. Well, thank you for helping tonight, Jared. Appreciate it so much, folks. We'll be back Tuesday night for the FTRL Cup Series at Las Vegas. So we'll be over there. Hopefully you'll tune in for that. That should be some really good racing. So, well, thanks for watching tonight. We appreciate it. Till next time, stay safe and have a good night.